everyone, this is day 17 of the Crucial Catch 25 push-ups a day challenge. We are doing 25 push-ups a day every single day for the entire month of October to raise awareness for risk reduction and early detection of cancer. This is also a fundraiser for American Cancer Society, so please, if you are watching this video on YouTube right now, look down below the video in the description box. Click on the link and that will take you to my Facebook fundraiser where you can make a donation benefiting American Cancer Society. And of course, you are all invited to do the challenge with me as well. The only requirement to complete this challenge is just that you do 25 push-ups a day this October, every single day. It can be any variation of push-ups you want and you can break them up throughout the day as long as you complete a total of 25 every single day. However, I wanted a little bit of an additional challenge, so to increase the difficulty, I challenged myself to do a total of 100 push-ups a day every single day for the entire month of October. And again, today I have incorporated my push-ups into my workout of the day, which as you can see, I have already started. I was using my Oogie ball today, but if you don't have a ball, any elevated surface will work, a milk crate, a plyo box, a chair, your coffee table, and if you don't want to have your legs elevated for the ab exercise, that's completely optional. I walked you through the equipment-free modification, so even if you have no equipment whatsoever, you can still do this workout right along with me. Before we get started, I just want to say that today's push-ups are dedicated to my dear, sweet, wonderful friend, Adrian Daly. Adrian is a lung cancer survivor, and he is over 5 years cancer-free since having surgery to remove his right lung, and he's doing great. Adrian is another longtime friend of mine. We went to college together. He's a phenomenal musician and an even more phenomenal human being, just a beautiful person. And this next thing that I'm about to say, I will preface it by stating that I mean this in a purely platonic sense. But Adrian is responsible for giving me one of the best nights of my life recently when he took me to see Duran Duran at the Hollywood Bowl a few weeks ago. I don't even have words to describe how amazing this show was and what a great time I had. And Adrian, I know I thanked you for this profusely, but I can't thank you profusely enough. Thank you again for Duran Duran. That was so awesome. And it's actually the second concert that Adrian has treated me to where I received VIP status. The first one, we were in college. I just want to tell you the story really briefly because it's kind of funny. So I had become a fan of this singer named Eleanor McAvoy, and she's from Ireland, and Adrian is from Ireland, so I thought, let me ask Adrian if he's ever heard of this musician. And so I asked him, and it turns out they were friends. And it turns out she was touring, and it turns out she was going to be playing a show in Rochester where Adrian and I both went to school. So the show was at Milestones. I don't even know if Milestones is still there anymore in downtown Rochester, but lots of bands used to play there. Anyway, so there we go, Milestones with our VIP seating, and when the show was about to start, the bouncer came and tried to kick out me and my friend Josh because we were underage, and we were trying to tell him we're not gonna drink. You know, we just are here to see Eleanor McAvoy and we're guests of hers, and it was, it took quite a bit of convincing, and I think we might have had to have Eleanor McAvoy tell them personally that we were her special guests and we were staying. And anyway, she put on a great show. She has a gorgeous voice. I will link her single. That was kind of like her big hit at the time, so you can listen. It's such a beautiful song. Anyway, after the concert, we all went, Eleanor McAvoy, my friend Josh, Adrian, and me, all of us, our whole group went back to Adrian's apartment afterwards and hung out, and it was such a great time. I just thought of another story involving my friend Josh and Adrian and me and the Proclaimers, and I will walk 500 miles. I don't have time to get into it. There's so much. I could go on and on. We used to take Taekwondo together, so we used to spar each other. And I was a horrible piano player, and Adrian is a gorgeous pianist, so he used to help me with my piano. And he was just always so helpful, such a wonderful friend, and such a beautiful human being, and such a strong person, and so brave. You know, braving this pandemic, in the early days of the pandemic, before we really knew anything about COVID-19, before there was any vaccines, when it was still hard to even get masks, you know, Adrian had to go out there and brave this thing with one lung, and he did it. and he did it with grace and humility. And I'm just in awe of his strength, and I'm in awe of his beautiful, generous spirit. Adrian, I love you so much. I hope you know that. I hope I tell you that. I hope you know how thankful I am for everything you've done for me and how grateful I am to have you in my life. And these push-ups today are for you, my friend. So now if you are up for a little bit of an additional challenge and you feel like doing this workout with me today, if you have a ball or some kind of low surface, like a chair or a low stool or a milk crate, something that you want to elevate your legs on, go ahead and get that ready. But if you don't want to elevate your legs, that's fine. You don't need any equipment. And I walked you through all of the exercises. So just take a second, make sure you're warmed up, and when you're ready, let's go. That is such a burnout. If you never thought that you could totally kick your own ass in 5 minutes, do that. I have an entire playlist of 5-minute workouts on my YouTube channel. I'll put a link to it in the iCard if you're curious. That is not on the list, but it should be. When this challenge is over, I might redo just that one section and include it on my playlist of 5-minute workouts, because, so that we're gonna have to do a total of 4 more times, okay? So our recovery exercise in between is just gonna be sit-ups. I'm doing competition sit-ups, but I have my legs elevated on my Oogie ball. If you don't have a ball, a low plyo box, a chair, a bench, a milk crate, your sofa, coffee table, any kind of elevated surface will be fine. So like, you could just do them like this. Obviously this surface is a little higher, but we're doing competition sit-ups, so all that means is that I'm coming all the way up and touching my toes. So you could do them on any elevated surface. I'm using my Oogie ball today because I have it and because I like the instability of the ball to increase the challenge. If you don't want to elevate your legs, just do regular competition sit-ups. So that would be with your arms and legs extended. Sit up, bend all the way over and touch the toes with each rep. Here in the dirt. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Okay, or you can have your knees bent. Really, any ab exercise you want is fine. I'm just showing you an equipment-free modification since I am using my ball today. We are doing 50 reps of these for time. So, I have my timer set as a stopwatch. I'm just gonna time this. So 50 reps of sit-ups, and then that's the whole workout. We're just gonna repeat the whole thing a total of 5 times to get in our 100 reps of push-ups, okay? So let's get our sit-ups done, and then I'll talk you through the first section that we did, because we're gonna repeat it. Timer's going, here we go. That's 25. We're halfway there. It's 30. That's 40, just 10 more. That's 45, we're almost done. 46, 47, 48, 49, and that's 50. Okay, so that's part 2. Now we're going to just repeat the whole thing another 4 times. Okay, so I know that 5 minutes is super tough, but it's just 5 minutes, so do your best. You can see that, you know, as we got through a few rounds, I wasn't able to maintain anywhere close to the pace that I started with on my jumping jacks. It's totally fine. I was doing my best. Even if I was only getting, you know, 3 reps of prisoner jacks in, at least I was doing what I could. So that's the point. It's a burnout. So you're not supposed to be able to maintain that pace the whole time. But you want to do your best not to skip any push-ups. If you have to miss a push-up, so for each, okay, so we're on 10 seconds, intervals of 10 seconds and 5 seconds. The 10 seconds is to do as many prisoner jacks as you can, and the 5 seconds is to do 1 push-up. Okay, so during that 5-second interval, do your best not to miss your push-up. If you have to miss 1 or 2, keep track in your head of how many you missed so you can make them up afterwards. Okay, if you are only able to do a couple of prisoner jacks, that's fine, but you don't want to have to make up push-ups afterwards, so prioritize getting your push-up done during that 5-second interval, okay? So prisoner jacks, when I say prisoner, I'm talking about having my hands clasped behind my head like this, okay? So it's like a jumping jack, but with my hands clasped behind my head. So I'm starting with my feet together. It doesn't matter if you start them together or apart, but you know how to do jumping jacks. So I'm just jumping my feet out and in, okay? 10 seconds of prisoner jacks. Maximum reps you can do in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to do 1 push-up. And we're gonna do that 20 times. That's 5 minutes, okay? You're going to feel like you want to die. Oops, I forgot to, I'm gonna have to look at the video to know how long the sit-ups took me. I totally forgot to stop my timer. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Okay, I'm resetting my timer for the interval. So again, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 20 rounds. Got it? 2 intervals. Starting with my 10-second interval prisoner jacks, and then with the 5 seconds push-up. I've already explained it so many times. Okay, it's because I'm stalling because I wouldn't do it because it's so hard. But we gotta get it done. So, Normally we start with a rest interval. As soon as this beeps, we're right into it with our prisoner jacks, okay? Oh, good Lord. Okay. Sweet Lord Jesus, give me strength. Let's get through this next 5 minutes. Here we go. Timer's going, so clasp the hands and start with the prisoner jacks. As many as you can do, and as soon as you hear that beep, that's 5 seconds. Come down quick as you can, do a push-up, get back up. Next round. Prisoner jacks, maximum reps. Stop, push up, fast as you can, back up, right into prisoner jacks. Okay, right into sit-ups. Whatever variation you're doing, 50 reps per time. Here we go. It's 25, we're already halfway done. It's 30. That's 40, just 10 more. It's 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Oh, I never stopped my timer again. I'm so relieved that it's over. I'm forgetting that. Timing myself. Okay. So my timer says 3:22. It's probably more like 3:20, somewhere in that neighborhood. So just so I know how long everything's taking me, you don't need to time it. Okay, that's round 2. So again, I'm resetting my interval timer for the same way we've been doing for round 1. Okay, 2 intervals. First one is 10 seconds, the second one is 5 seconds, 20 rounds. If you're struggling to fit your push-up in that short 5-second interval, first of all, it's okay if it bleeds into your prisoner jack interval a little bit. Mine is. I'm not worried about that. But another thing you can do which might not seem like much, but trust me, it actually helps a lot, is to, instead of 10 seconds and 5-second intervals, make your intervals instead 9 seconds and 6 seconds. So 9 seconds to do as many prisoner jacks as you can, and then 6 seconds to do your push-up. You might not think it would make a big difference, but typically when I do this format, I do 9 and 6 instead of 10 and 5. And it actually makes a huge difference. So that's another thing you can try if you're wanting to continue, but you're just having too much trouble fitting that push-up into the 5-second interval. Try adjusting your interval so that you're on 9 seconds for the low jacks, and then give yourself an extra second to complete that push-up. So still 20 rounds, but your 2 intervals will be 9 seconds and 6 seconds instead of 10 and 5. Something to consider. All right. Whew. I spent too much time stalling because I don't want to do this because it's so hard. But it just goes to show you, you really just don't need any workout equipment whatsoever to get such a phenomenal workout. And I don't care like you could be in the best shape in the whole world. Don't tell me this is not tough. This is tough. All right. So here we go, another 5 minutes, starting right away with 10 seconds of prisoner jacks. And go. Push up. Prisoner jacks. Push up. Prisoner jacks. Resetting my timer as a stopwatch. And moving right onto abs. That's 20. That's 25. We're halfway there. Keep going. It's 30. That's 40, just 10 more. That's 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. What my time was on round one because I forgot to stop my timer. But round two was, let's say, 320. And this round I did my sit-ups in 3 minutes and 11 seconds. So nice, we're keeping a good pace. Of course, you go at your own pace. If you're stronger than I am, go faster than I'm going. And if you are needing a longer break, just pause the video until you get caught up, and then when you're ready, just resume, okay? But we all need to go at our own pace. This is where I am right now. All right, that's round three. We have 2 more rounds to go. And I know that this part one is just brutal. You guys, I know, I'm doing it too. I understand it's brutal. Just do your best. And like I said, prioritize the push-ups. Change your intervals to 9 and 6 instead of 10 and 5 and see if that helps. And if you need to even sit out an entire interval, of prisoner jacks. I'd rather have you do that than miss a push-up. Try to stay on track with your push-ups because 20 rounds, if you don't miss any push-ups, we're completing 20 push-ups per section, per 5-minute section per round that we're doing this, okay? So by the end of 5 rounds, that's our 100 push-ups. If you miss push-ups, you have to keep track of how many you missed, and then you have to make them up afterwards. So trying to avoid that. All right. Round 4. If you need a longer break to go towel off, get a drink, go ahead and pause the video. When you're ready, come back. We're gonna start round 4 right now. Timer's going. Prisoner jacks. 5 seconds to do 1 push-up. And right back into prisoner jacks. No rest intervals. So 1 push-up as fast as you can. And then as soon as that timer beeps again, we're right back into the low jacks or the prisoner jacks. Already getting hard. Just do your best. a stopwatch and going right into abs. If you need a longer rest, pause the video. All right, here we go. 50 sit-ups. That's 10. Halfway point, like I usually do, because of the plane. I don't want to have to shout over the plane, but we are more than halfway done. That's 45, just 5 more. 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Three minutes and 13 seconds. So just 2 seconds slower than my last round, so I'm maintaining a pretty good pace. I'm happy with that. Okay. Okay, get up. Recovery exercise is over. It's time for the brutality that is part 1. And like my little slash. That's round 4 complete. The good news is we only have 1 round left. The bad news is that the next 5 minutes is going to be pure hell, but we can do it. I know this is so hard. I know for people that don't do high intensity training, I think it's probably maybe hard for some people to understand how difficult 5 minutes can be to get through and how long it can feel. This segment, this 5 minutes feels like it's just never going to end. I know that, but you guys, we've done 80 push-ups so far on the day. We have 20 left to go. Remember, prioritize the push-ups, adjust the intervals to give yourself more time for the push-up if you need to, and just do your best. All you can do is do your best. It's only 5 minutes, okay? I know it seems like a lot longer than that. It seems like it's just never gonna end, but it's only 5 minutes. Alrighty. Again, if you need a longer rest, pause the video. I'm gonna go ahead and start right now. I know this is gonna be tough, but I'm just gonna do my best. Oh my gosh, I have hairs everywhere, sweat in my eyes. I'm so glad this is the final round. Here we go. No rest intervals, starting right away with prisoner jacks. 10 seconds, maximum reps. Five seconds to do your push-up. Get up, no rest interval, right back into the prisoner jacks. Push up. Prisoners. I think we're barely 1 minute in. I'm already wanting to just die. Hang in there. Keep pushing. We're almost done. This is the last round. All right, home stretch. Our 100 push-ups are complete. We just have 50 more reps of these leg elevated competition sit-ups. And then our bonus burpee, and then we're all done. That's 10. Five. We're halfway done. Keep going. That's 30. That's 40, just 10 more, keep pushing. That's 45, 46, 47. 48, 49, last one, that's 50. 3 minutes even. Whew. All right. Oops. So I actually managed to pick up my pace quite a bit on the sit-ups in that last round. I was just trying to get it done. I think subconsciously, maybe I was taking it a little slower in the previous rounds because I knew it was my only chance to rest before having to get back to those part one, the 5-minute section. But this was our last segment, so just wanted to get it done. Let me mark my little slash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 rounds complete, and that is 100 push-ups complete. But we have one more. If you have been doing my version of this challenge with me, or if you are familiar with my workouts previously, you know that no workout of mine is ever complete, and no day of this challenge is ever complete until we do one bonus burpee. So now that the workout is finished, we just have to do our bonus burpee, 1 rep. So let's do it together. And now the workout is officially complete. I found that workout to be completely brutal. I thought it was fantastic. What a great workout. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did this workout with me today, please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. And if you have not done so already, please click the link in the description box and make a donation to my Facebook fundraiser benefiting American Cancer Society. That is a wrap on day 17, and I will see you all right back here tomorrow for day 18. Bye.